Just coming on to say good day and have a quick chat about what's happening in the world, in Melbourne particularly. Actually, New South Wales as well. So in Melbourne today, what's happened? We had the aeroplane flying over the city that had sacked Dan Andrews and scrapped the omnibus. Flew over the city today, right around the bay, all the way from Mornington Peninsula all the way around to Geelong and back again, which I thought was amazing. A lot of people would have seen that up there. What else happened today? I'm just trying to think. 14 cases, 14 cases. It's all about case numbers, which is ridiculous. Now, Dan Andrews is saying on the 19th or 18th or whatever date it is, they can scrap some measures, but not everything. So you already know they're not going to end this lockdown. We need to be aware they're not going to end this lockdown in a rush. It's not going to happen. So we need to start thinking a bit differently about what we do moving forwards, because it's not going to be stopped. Salam. It's not going to be stopped. It's going to keep on going. So we need to be thinking about what we do when they leave it in lockdown, because on the 19th of October, it's still going to be locked down. So we need to start talking to businesses about what are they going to do, because their livelihoods are gone. They've lost their livelihoods. People are losing their lives. So why do we continue to allow this to happen? Is it because, as I've said before, so many people are asleep to it? They're not aware, and they're caught in that fight, flight, or freeze, and they're all frozen. So I was actually saying today on a live Instagram that maybe what we do is start putting out just fake news like what they put out. So two things will wake up the masses, in my opinion. Shutting off alcohol will wake up a lot of people because they're relying on alcohol to get by at the moment. Turning off all the sport that's on TV, so the footy and the racing, if that all disappeared, and the gambling. So if you took away alcohol and gambling, people would wake up quickly. Or you just start putting out fraudulent stuff. So we could put out into the mass media our own way. We could put mass media out there to say that this lockdown's going to go till April. Just put it out there and say we saw a leaked document. If we put a leaked document saying that it's going to keep on going till April, that might be something that wakes people up. Or you put out into mainstream media, you just put out information to say, let's keep this stuff, let's open up everywhere. Like, just put it into mainstream media that Dan Andrews lied and people died. And that's why we're in the lockdown that we're in. Because Dan Andrews lied, people died. And once that all gets out there, what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks is everything's going to open up. I swear. Once he makes that announcement and not enough stuff opens up, shops and businesses and people are just going to go and do what they need to do, because we can't keep living this way. People are tired. People are exhausted. We've got all the doctors speaking out. We've got the letters ready. So people are going to get out and they're going to do what they need to do to live their lives, and there'll be freedom. And I strongly believe it. And you know what? I'm bumping into people in the street, left, right, and center, that are watching these lives and watching what's happening, and they agree with what we're saying, and they want freedoms. So when this turns about and freedom's not given, people are going to wake up and change it. They will. They have to, because we can't stay frozen like this forever. So that's what I think is going to happen next. And yeah, it'll be interesting. Now, tonight on my Instagram page, I'm running a swap night. So anyone who's got stuff that they don't need, have a look around your house and see if there's something you don't need anymore, and swap it and give it away to people who need something. Because, you know, it's a time where we're going through lockdown and people are struggling. There must be things that people have in their house that they're not using. I'm just thinking about what I've got. I've got a TV cabinet that can go. They can have it straight away. It's sitting here waiting to go. So if anyone wants a big TV cabinet, that guy there, it's free to a home. If anyone wants it, they can have it. All the stereo as well, all that stuff. So yeah, anyone who wants it can have it. So we're going to be doing that around about 9 o'clock. So I'm about to shoot over there and do that. Tomorrow I'm going to do an analysis of everything that's happened since March. So it's going to be a half an hour one on here. Coming on at 8:30 and talking till 9 o'clock tomorrow night about everything that's going on. What ratio awake versus asleep? I'd say it's still only 2% of us that are awake in Victoria. 2%, if that. 10%, how many would that be? If there's 6 million people, 10% would be 600,000. Yeah, I'd say it's about 2%. Not many people are awake yet, but that's okay. We may have to let them go. We may just have to let them go and keep fighting for our own freedoms. We only really need 3% to rise up properly anyway. So stay positive. I'm going to jump across onto the Instagram and do that live now. I'm a little bit shattered, a bit tired tonight. Hope you've all had a great day, and I hope you have a really great night, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Peace.